Now, most 15-year-olds are supposed to be in school full time in November, right? They're not supposed to be worried about apprenticeship program, right? Not until they're 16 anyway, you know. She's supposed to be going to school full time. I'm not saying she couldn't work on the weekend or I would have a problem with it, right? But I don't know if someone's just working there or not. Under apprenticeship program or not. I have to ask those questions, right? Right. Whole point. Even if you knew she had an apprenticeship program, don't matter to me what you know about it. I didn't know, idiot. I don't know the girl from the hill of beans. You don't understand that? That's not trying to have sex with a 15-year-old girl if she told me she's 37. By the way, either. Or are you that messed up in your own mind? See, that's bad thinking. That means your screw is loose. That means you're not thinking how the actual law is applied. No, you're not. And of course, they start out as an apprenticeship, but they don't start until they're 16 in Georgia. Look it up. Not that there's really an age for it, really either, but that's generally when you start one. And there are 4 levels, by the way. And again, right. What you're saying is you didn't even want to pay her for her apprenticeship program or something, right? And was working there for free. I don't know that either, right? Though I did try to tip her $8. I know. Because you take tips? I mean, seriously. I know. Because otherwise, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I just met the girl on day 1 in November, right? The first time I went to the nail salon called the Orchid, right? Looking to get my nails possibly done there too, right? Not that I hadn't been to ones in Rincon, Garden City, I know, or even Statesboro. And they have them all around you, I know. And I'm supposed to know Michelle's lying about her age or something. If she were to act like she wanted sex with me and I'm supposed to know she's 15, how? I keep asking you that question. How am I supposed to know someone I met as a stranger? Do you think I'm legit? Well, no, I'm a man. I'm a human being. I gotta ask people questions usually, and I do. If I can help it. Yeah. No. It's not rocket science if you're just meeting someone to ask them their age, right? Especially if you like Asian chicks, right? Idiot. I know. And there's no law that says you can't ask someone their age, right? No, there ain't. No, there ain't. It's just part of a conversation sometimes, right? You can ask them how long they've been doing the job, where they're from, right? And I don't know nothing about her, right? I don't. No. I don't know if she's working as an apprentice or fully trained. I know. Those are things I can't know if I meet someone for the first time, idiot. Even if you pretend you knew, you didn't inform me of 2 key details that might could have even prevented it from happening, right? If it happened or not, still, I don't really know that for sure, right? Just partially, right? What I was doing was this, getting my nails done, and it turned into an extra hour while I was around the girl. Like I was losing 20 minutes of time, right? And when I finally got out, I was a little confused because I was trying to see a movie by 3 and got in by after 2. I should have been out way before the movie started, right? And then I'm an extra hour in the store. including her doing my nails. That part I remember perfectly, right? Because I had them done before, too, right? Whatever else happened after she told me her name, her age, and her schooling, and her home state was New Jersey, that's all I knew about her, right? Right. I have no reason to think a 37-year-old ain't fully qualified to do the job either, right? Apprentice or not, right? Not that you can't stop after you turn 21. You can even be an apprenticeship then. There's no age limit for it, fool. If I never did the job before, at 54, I would have to start out as an apprentice, right? For a nail tech job, even at 54. But my problem again is my back and ankle. I couldn't handle the job all day, right? I might could do it for a few hours or part time, maybe. That's it. Why do you think I keep telling you why I can't work, right? It's more the physical, the ankle and the back, right? Gives me problems throughout the day where I can't function normally and get in a lot of pain quickly and am slowed down, right? Because of the pain, right? Which didn't affect me before I fell. Even though I was in a car wreck and out the hospital in 2 days, right? Which is why I'm telling the story. It's weird, it's unusual, it's cool, right? It might involve God. You know anyone else who got out the hospital after being blacked out by a windshield falling on their head? I don't either. You usually don't get out the hospital in 2 days. Nobody does. Nobody does. And I had to be going at least between 35 to 45 miles an hour or faster to even lose control, and my stepbrother was with me. Right. So that's confusing to me. I don't know what all happened there either, but come on. What's the alternative? I was trying to prove to my stepbrother I could take the curve at a high rate of speed. That don't make sense of something I would do. Normally, anyway. Because I know you might can wreck. It's called dead man's curve, and I knew that before I went around it. But there's no alternative explanation, right? All I know is, I guess I wrecked somehow. And was blacked out, right? With, what's called temporary amnesia for the first time, right? Even doing my karate, I was never blacked out, right? By anyone in the karate class, or never hit so hard by anyone, right? That I suffered a knock-out blow, right? Except with the car wreck. That's what happened there, too, right? And all I'm trying to do is figure out what the hell happened, right? And how I was out of the hospital in 2 days with no pain, right? I don't understand it either, I'm kind of, whatever happened there, the person who was at least wrecked in the car, as far as I know, by myself, right? Because my stepbrother wasn't injured at all. That's weird. If the whole windshield collapsed, right, driver and passenger side, and he was the passenger seat, why is there no glass cutting him up either? I know. Yeah, that's a problem. The glass would cut him up too, right? The glass ain't going to be finicky, and he too's going to have to put his hand up or something, which is what I assumed to do because my scars are in my hands. And I'm guessing I covered my face or this, at least. And it fell on my hand, right? Come on, man. That don't make sense. Sure it does. Well, he would have had to put his hands up like this at least, right? If the windshield fell out on his side too, right? Which would at least cut up his hand. Come on. Let's get real. That's forensic science. Even though I'm not party to what he did or didn't do, since I was blacked out and I don't even remember turning down the road. Or driving to the curve itself. Though I know obviously I did. But not by memory. Not by memory. And that's the first time I know I blacked out or was knocked out fully with amnesia from turning down the road and waking up in the hospital. I don't even know how I got to the hospital. And I think it was hours later because my seat collar was off. They put on the hard seat collar at first, right? Maybe I was bitching about it and and got to not put it back on. All I can think of. I was in pain. Don't put that damn collar back on me. I guess. Because it wasn't on me when I woke up. When I woke up, I felt fine. Like nothing had happened, right? And I had at least a lot facet, and I showed you all that, and I can show you that again and again if you want, but it's not normal. That's called a fracture of the neck. Idiot. I know. Where you see the little Z-looking thing, that's a fracture. And you don't get out of the hospital in 2 days from them. Nobody does. But me. I feel like I'm the odd man out. Right. And I can't understand it. Right.